Hey average travel enjoyers, we're all going to the seaside, as today we're going on an exhilarating journey to Texel Island. This island is in the Netherlands and is a top destination from Amsterdam, replete with beautiful historic architecture, preserved natural beauty, interesting attractions and activities for the whole party, and more than a few places to grab a great bite. But before we get started, if you're new here, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell to never miss our adventures here at Veer Travellers. Texel Island is the largest and most populous of the 5 inhabited Dutch Wadden Sea islands, and getting here is half the fun. Full of history and brimming with natural beauty, this island evokes a sense of discovery, which becomes all the more apparent as you sail there. This place was once home to a fortress to fend off Viking marauders, was the site of a grisly mutiny among Nazi-occupying troops, and even used to be a language centre for Esperanto speakers. But enough talk. Let's hop on the ferry and find a good spot to enjoy the journey there. Now, a lot of countries, particularly European ones, have an affinity for cheeses. And while you might think the Swiss have the edge with their perforated offerings, or the French with the soft cheeses, or even the English with cheddar, the world's most popular cheese, it's really the Dutch who are the most mad about cheese. Go to the cheese market in Alkmaar and you'll see what I mean. Check it out in our Alkmaar video. You're welcome. And when it comes to dear little Texel, this island is famous for its unique dairy products. Texel is particularly well known for its sheep cheese, coming from the island's herds of stocky namesake sheep. These cheeses are a heaven-sent combo made with the milk from Texel sheep fed on fresh island grass, combined with unique bacteria, and married with the expertise of Texel's local cheese masters. The methods of making these cheeses have remained unchanged for centuries, and the results are most rewarding. Being home to so many sheep, Texel is also a great place to find quality wool products at bargain prices, many of them completely unique. So don't miss out on the opportunity to pick up a new scarf or a woolly bully jumper. Pretty poor form of me to have you fill up on cheese before the next leg of the journey, but if you're something of a hiker, biker, rambler or explorer, you'll need the energy. Grab your bike and hit the roads. We're off to see some dunes. In a country so flat and half underwater, Dunes of Texel National Park offers some unique terrain to explore, as well as being home for some of the country's rarest flora and fauna. They provide a great variation of perspective, and sort of remind me of parts of Scotland. Once you get to the dunes, you'll appreciate this amazing coastline for its cycling opportunities. Biking along here is a great way to see the landscapes of this gorgeous Wadden Island, while also burning off that cheese. Looking for a great photo op? Lighthouse Texel, or Eiland Lighthouse by its proper name, is the place to be if you're looking to immortalise your trip to Texel. One of the highest points for miles around, the lighthouse is located on the northern tip of Texel Island, right on the beach in the town of Kokstorp. Yes, that's its real name, and I bet the name of your hometown sounds hilarious in Dutch too. First lighting its lamp on November 1st, 1864, this historic navigational aid is covered in bright red paint, so you really can't miss it if you journey to the northern end of Texel. Hopefully ships won't either. Since 1982, the lighthouse has been a Rijksmonument of the Netherlands, and you can even climb up it for more pics and memories of this lovely corner of Texel. Now we know why you're here, discovering Texel, what to do, why to go there. What is there? What is Texel? How does one Texel? Well, one way to answer that is explaining why Dutch people go there, and one of the main reasons is the beach. Essentially, the entire northern, western and southern coast of the island are one long, continuously running beach. And what a beach! This is easily one of my top destinations in the Netherlands, actually Northern Europe, if you're looking for secluded seaside fun. Not because the beaches are small by any means, but because even during peak season, these vast stretches of sand don't see anywhere near the same amount of tourists as other beaches in the Netherlands. And you can get up to all sorts of hijinks here, from swimming in sand castles to sand yachting or kite surfing. Plus, you're never too far away from a population centre or a kiosk or cafe if you need a break. There are a few small towns and villages on Texel Island, the largest of which is Den Burg, where you'll find most of the action. By action, I generally mean lovely local eateries and boutiques, quaint Dutch architecture, and smaller numbers of tourists. Of all the landmarks in Den Burg, Kerk den Burg, a lovely little church in the main square, is easily the most prominent. Stop by and see if you can climb up the tower to get amazing views of the town and the ocean. And for the hungry, it's also worth mentioning that Den Burg is home to a surprisingly good fine dining scene. So foodies, take note. A short bike ride southeast from Den Burg, you'll find yourself in the little village of Oudeschild. If you thought Den Burg was quaint and charming, buckle up buckaroo, because this tiny little harbour is this week's classroom example of a sublime Dutch fishing village. It's got a pretty interesting history too, as it was an important stopping point for the Dutch East India Company during the 17th and 18th centuries, and you can learn more about this chapter of Texel's history at the local Museum Catskill. The village is also home to one of the more familiar sights of rural Holland, a windmill. Specifically the Tranroyer windmill, a beautiful historic grain mill that is still working to this day. Fun fact, there's been a working windmill at this site in Oudeschild since at least the 1730s. Want to learn even more about Texel? Not far from the dunes, you'll find one of the more interesting and unique attractions on the island. Ecomare, an awesome maritime nature museum, aquarium and zoological park that is a must if you're bringing kids. As well as being somewhere you can get up close and personal with amazing creatures like seals and porpoises, it also teaches the importance of keeping our oceans clean and preserving marine life. Building on that nautical and preservational vibe, another great attraction is the Shipwreck and Beachcombing Flora Museum just minutes away. This kooky, part indoor, part outdoor museum and gallery showcases beachcombing in a unique light. While modern beachcombing is becoming less about finding pirate booty and more about cleaning trash from beaches, the Shipwreck and Beachcombing Museum shows how you can turn garbage into gold, with sculptures and other artworks made from flotsam, jetsam and other trash, not to mention a huge collection of artefacts, old and new, found on Texel's shores. Also, if you need a good laugh just now, go onto their website, juttersflora.nl, juttersflora.nl, on Chrome, have Google translate the page into English, and scroll just about halfway down. They clearly know how to have a good time. So there you have it, a list of the tip-top things to see and do in Texel Island. This is just a taste of what you could find here, as Texel is brimming with all manner of unique attractions and fun activities. Whether you're an indoor person or the outdoor type, a history buff, a surfer jock, a foodie or a fashionista, you'll be pleasantly surprised by what Texel has to offer. And some. While this serene little island is well known to the Dutch as a great getaway destination, it's still managed to fly largely under the radar with regard to international tourism. Let's see how well this video does, and maybe we'll change that. But part of me hopes not, because this little slice of heaven is really one of those places that deserves the overused moniker of hidden gem. Thanks for tuning in for more of our Dutch content on Via Travellers. We've got a lot more in the works, and you can see some of our other stuff right here. If you enjoyed this vid, please like and subscribe for more content, and if you've got a favourite memory from Texel, don't forget to share in the comments. Thanks again for watching. I am and will still be James in the next video, and I'll see you soon.